And
when they get back from college.
Jonathan Sorzano.
Now we stand for the national anthem.
And welcome to the U, home of your Union Redskins. Tonight, the Owasso Rams come to town, and Brett Dickey, this could be a showdown for the ages. This is for first place in district play, implications for the long-term playoff run at stake. Owasso's in first. Union takes over first with a victory. A lot riding on tonight.
Yeah, well, Union is fully capable of pulling this one off tonight. They've just got to play their game, use this entire Union large field to the best of their advantage. They got a lot to prove after last year's performance, carrying over to this year. They can do this.
All right. Well, the starting lineups for tonight: senior standout goalkeeper Logan Campbell in the pipes tonight. Riley Walker and Nano Lopez, Miguel Torres, Jaden Perry, Griffin Brown, Isaias Aeneas, Rylan Franca, Grady Verner, the rocket left footer who really impacts the game. You got Sean Riggins and Jonathan Solorzano. Tonight, Union's going to be in a 4-1-3-2. And so a very different to see if they can control the middle and see. But tonight they're going to feel the impact not having Gio Herrera, this phenomenal player that's a senior. And they're really going to miss tonight Chico Barrera. With him not in the game, going to lose some of that firepower up top. So we'll see how they control. Union's going to be going from the north to the south, defending the north goal on your screen, going left to right. And again, we want to say thanks for joining us here on the Union Sports Network. Rylan Franca is going to be on the kickoff. And want to say thanks to Mid-First for being our sponsor tonight. It's Mid-First Coin Night. They match every coin up to $1,250 to support the Union soccer program. So thanks to Mid-First for all your banking needs. Stop by. Tell them you heard about it on the Union Sports Network.
So a 4-1-3-2, is that what you said?
4-1-3-2 tonight, and Union is off and running, and just like that, plays it out to Griffin Brown, back to Riley Walker, and he drops it all the way back to Logan Campbell. Logan with a big clear all the way up, and just like that, Rylan Franca takes it. Isaias Aeneas on the ball, continues to pull it back, looking. He's got Grady Verner behind him, and he is a threat anytime he touches the ball. That goes way back down into the corner, and Riley Walker's going to try to track that down. And he didn't get it. And just like that, he punches it across, and great play by Riley Walker to just kind of force him out.
Wow, very lucky break for the Union Redskins there. I'm wondering why the trigger wasn't pulled on that one.
And just like that, a big throw in. Solorzano, a very impactful player, knocks it out. There's Isaiah Sanias. Easy to spot with those bright red shoes. Inside, Sean Riggins loses the ball back over to Riley Walker. He's going to play it up to Solorzano. He's going to turn it. He's got a lot of daylight. Over to JP. Right down, back to Riley Walker. Walker plays it back to Campbell. We're about 90 seconds into the game here. And Nano Lopez.
See Nano back to a center back position for this game this week.
Yeah, last week playing that CDM, and a nice play up by the Owasso Rams, and that's going to cause a a goal kick.
So Nano seems to be pretty comfortable playing the position that he played last week as that kind of defensive midfielder, but looks probably more comfortable at this center back spot. It's more what he's used to. Looks like we may have an injury early on here.
Riley Walker's coming out, and number 6, Giovanni Herrera is checking into the game, and it looks like he's going to the center back spot to help anchor that with Nano. And let me tell you, Brett, that'll be a tough defensive backfield to get through tonight.
You said it, Brandon. Those two can handle it for sure.
Two of the best players in the state, and they will definitely be a lockdown with Jonathan Solorzano at that CDM spot. Rylan Franca over to Isaiah Sanias. Off the turn. He's lightning in a bottle. Plays it back up. Sean Riggins back over. There's Isaiah. And again, out of nowhere, Nano on the ball. Very composed. Looking, trying to create something. Back to Isaiah. And he loses it. And just like that, Gio's going to win that ball, knock it back to Nano. He's going to do a little fake, pull it back one way or another. He's going to do a little dance.
We're in the middle of the field looking for a switch.
And
got
JP.
Our right midfielder wide open.
Perry's got a lot of space. And a
just
shot.
mishit.
Right there, though, was number 9, Miguel Torres, just looking to clean up the mess.
So, Brandon, I'm noticing right away with this 4-1-3-2, you can call it that, but what we've done is we're pressing up high with our right and left back and right and left midfielders, both of them pressing way up to help with this offense. They're looking to score goals tonight.
Yeah, one of the things you'll see tonight with the Union Redskins, right there's a nice
Give
ball.
it away in the
Torres
middle of the field.
there.
Flores can't get there.
Yeah, Miguel Torres trying to pick that one up, and we're 4 minutes into the game, and no score here on the Union Sports Network live at the U. It's mid-first coin night. Thanks for Mid-First for being a proud sponsor. We'd also like to give a shout-out to Zoe's Kitchen for being the official team dinner of your Union Redskins. Knocks that out of play. Also want to say thanks to Cedar Ridge Country Club for being a proud sponsor. Our new sponsor we just picked up today, and we are proud to have a relationship with Cedar Ridge Country Club. Miguel Torres looking to get up the field.
Played nicely by Torres, just ran out of space.
Solorzano, Rylan Franca does a great job with that big body just holding up the ball. Plays it all the way back, and Owasso trying to find some rhythm, and yet Union really has the tip. Nice on the wall, down, beats it down.
Possession soccer tonight.
A patented Michael Wilson team, always pressing, getting the backs up the field. They are a pleasure to watch. Knocks it back. Grady Werner trying to find some opening to get that left foot off. Owasso with the throw in. Owasso trying, but Isaiah Sanias was there. Knocks it back to Grady Werner. He sticks it up. Torres sticks
Good
it.
ball to the center. Open space.
Griffin Brown took off. He was a little late. Jonathan Solorzano's looking, trying to find something. He loses it. Going to make it a little tougher than it should be. And just like that, That right there. Gio's not as fast, but he knows how to use his body.
Not sure what they called on that.
That
there,
right
Brandon.
there, though, I'd say just a great veteran move to be able to use your body like that. And we were privileged last week to have him and Adolfo Bustos here in the booth with us. Stay tuned later. We'll have a special guest. Former head coach Brian McCurdy will be joining us here live in the booth to break down the game and give his expert analysis. So don't go anywhere, as Coach McCurdy will be joining us later. A big play up. What a play. Number 9 with a rocket there from midfield. Definitely using the wind to their advantage. Not a big breeze tonight, Brett, but something that definitely helped get some legs on that.
Yeah, it played more of a part in the earlier game with the girls than it is right now. It's kind of calmed down just a little bit, but it still makes a difference. As you saw on that set piece there, I think it was helped a little bit.
All right, another shout out to our sponsors tonight, Zoe's Kitchen, Cedar Ridge Country Club, and our main sponsor tonight is MidFirst Bank. It's MidFirst Coin Night as they match all the donations. If you're in the area, stop by, drop off the coins. There's a mobile ATM. You can stop and make your presence known, hit the concession stand, and have a great time. Union setting the tempo here. Really ball control, playing a very ticky-tack style of ball. Coach Wilson definitely likes it when they control. Nano and Gio Herrera. Riley Walker started the game and an injury sub very, very quickly. He was not moving very quickly, struggling to keep up. Looked like he just maybe tweaked something. And there's Perry, plays it out wide. There's Brown, the right back, and he's pushed up into the box already. Plays it in. There's Werner. Watch that left foot.
Oh.
And Grady
got
Werner,
away with one there.
He snuck all the way across the formation, and man, he was looking, and there's going to be a foul. And just like that, again, that's just a veteran play of Griffin Brown, a junior who really just kind of didn't want him to get off to the races.
I believe that's actually a smart foul right there. You give that one up, and you avoid the counter.
Owasso with a free kick. We're 10 minutes into the game here just about. A big ball, and that's going to get all the way through, and Logan will pick that up easily off the carpet.
Well, Brandon, I'm noticing right away Union's control of this game. They're playing not necessarily passing to the feet, but they're passing to the open space. That's getting them up, down the field really fast. Watch a couple of ticky-tack give and goes, and then the big pass to open space. It's covering a lot of ground. They're using the whole pitch.
Moving the ball, Nano Lopez.
Well shielded by Nano there. Smart defense.
Logan Campbell, just a veteran goalkeeper. His friends call him the Hoover. You know why they call him the Hoover, Brett?
Does it have something to do with Hoover vacuum cleaners?
It has to do with the fact that he sucks it all in. Doesn't let anything get through.
I'm more of an Oric fan.
Plays the ball, and Franca couldn't quite get there. That's going to be deflected out, and just like that. Griffin Brown on the throw-in. Union in black, Owasso in the white.
Very cheeky play by the Rams there. Can't hold on to it.
Sorzano over to Isaias Anais. He punches it wide, and Miguel Torres loses it. Lots of space there. Sorzano and Grady Werner. Oh, and Sorzano just takes him down, and they're going to call a foul. Again, it seems like Union's taking a chance to create some what we might call smart fouls.
Yeah. Again, it's something just to shut down that counter. It's smart as long as your defense can handle the set pieces.
You've got smart apps, smart watches. Now you got smart fouls. Logan Campbell, he punts that one, trying to get it up there quickly. There's Torres up to Franca, knocks it back to Perry.
Waiting for a
all
defender.
The way back to Herrera. Over to Lopez. Back to Herrera again, knocking the ball around the back, looking. Over to JP.
You got your right back, number 12, is
into the middle. There's Rylan Franca.
There.
Back to Perry on a give and go. He pulls it back, shoves it across. There's Torres.
It's going to be a shot.
Torres lets one rip from about 25 out. And
Brandon,
that'll be a goal kick.
You notice on that last play, Union's right back had already overlapped his midfield counterpart by the time they were at half. That's an early overlap. That is a high press.
Yeah, you might say a great defense is a better offense. Owasso on the goal kick. Big left foot coming. He sticks that all the way up past midfield. Rylan Franca on the header. Knocks it back. Grady Werner steps in. Isaiah Sanias. Right there. There's Grady Werner, and he chops him from behind. They're going to let it play. Isaiah picks it up. Sticks it through. And that's going to be a Union throw in. We're right at the 27-minute mark. He's Brett Dickey. I'm Brandon McCombs, and you're listening to the Union Sports Network. Back to Nano. Nano's going to shove it across the formation all the way back to Gio. Gio takes it, playing center back tonight, coming in for Riley Walker, who started, went down with an injury. Into Sean Riggins.
Again, every Union player is now on the attacking half.
Every
except
single
for
one.
The goalkeeper.
Grady Werner with a shot.
Oh,
And the Rocket unleashes one inside the 18, and the goalie gets something on it, and it's out of bounds.
And the goalie got something on it. That's going to leave a mark.
He'll remember that number. And at the 26-minute mark, it'll be a corner kick for your Union Redskins. Looks like Jaden Perry will be on the corner. Grady Werner comes over. They have 8 people up, 7 in the box. Oh, and it's stolen by the Rams, and they're off on a counter. He's going to kick it way up, and there goes.
And that is a waste of a counter, given right back to the Redskins.
We've got a timeout from the referee. And we've got a player down. It's a Union player, it looks like. See if we can identify who it is.
Giovanni.
Is that Gio Herrera?
I think it is, and if it is, that is going to put them 2 subs deep on that center back position. That's the second center back, same spot that's leaving the game.
Well, we got a timeout here at the 25-minute mark, and checking into the game, number 13, Brady Hawkins. He'll be the 3rd center back for Union tonight already in the first 15 minutes. Logan Campbell will do a restart. Plays it up to Brady. We'll get our Roman reporter down there on the field to find out what's going on with Gio and Riley and give you an update as soon as we can. Plays it back up.
Brady Hawkins fully capable of filling in the shoes there. He's great at that center back position. He'll be just fine.
Moves the ball up, and right there's Werner. He sticks one through.
Ooh, showing his speed and athleticism there to get that ball across, cut back.
Werner didn't win it, but boy, he scared him to death. Jonathan Sorzano loses the ball. Brady Hawkins drops, doesn't take it. Sorzano, and Brady wins that one easily, knocks it back out to Perry, and Perry's going to attack.
Oh, yeah. You can't do that one right in front of the ref and get away with it. That may be a smart foul as well. Number 11.
Jaden Perry on that.
Jaden Perry not.
Griffin Brown gives that away very quickly. Oh, there's
a
Torres.
Dangerous giveaway, a shot on goal, and I think that may have gone in.
Did that go in, ladies and gentlemen? No call.
AR says no, it didn't.
Oh.
Boy, I don't know about that one.
Well, we'll be watching
From up
the
here in the
instant
box,
replay.
that looked good.
That looked like a goal here in the box. And unbelievable at the 24.5-minute mark. Miguel Torres rips one in there.
We're looking at the review on that.
That's really too tight to see.
You just got to go with what your AR says on that one.
Well,
that was
goals
close.
like that, and I tell you, our athletic director, Emily Barkley, will be getting a request for goal line technology. Plays the ball out wide. Griffin Brown going to punch it down. There's Sean Riggins. Riggins
played
gets knocked
off
the ball.
Gives him a goal kick.
Riggins, in
they're
addition,
awarding a corner, aren't they?
And tonight, Sean Riggins, a new addition to the starting lineup, but a great addition as he has really taken that center attacking spot and solidified it so far tonight for the Redskins.
So far for the Redskins, it's been attack, attack, attack.
Jaden Perry on the corner kick. Here comes the Rocket, number 16, Grady Verner. They like to play this to Jaden Perry, then do an overlap and see if he can curl one in. He just rocks one across.
Rams fight to keep that one in, but just give it right to the Redskins.
Torres.
Another shot from outside the 18.
And Miguel Torres is a shooting machine. He continues to fire the ball shot after shot. If you're not here tonight, you're missing a great night of soccer as the stands are packed. The Owasso Rams travel down the 169 corridor for a showdown for district number 1 superiority. So far, it has been all Union early in the game. 22 minutes in, almost halfway. And here goes Union on the counter. Jaden Perry.
Green pasture ahead of him.
He hits Rylan Franca, and Franca just doesn't, way too much steam on that.
He knew it after he played it. Just a bad touch.
And just like that, the Owasso Rams go to the bench at the 21:45 mark. They have a 3-man substitution from the guy up top to a couple midfielders. Nice play there by Jaden Perry to knock the ball out of bounds. Union no goals on 5 shots and 2 corners. No goals on 2 shots and no corners for the Rams. The Rams are in white. Good job by Brady Hawkins to get up and get a little headbutt action. Your Union Redskins in their home black. Riggins trying to get around. Nice little play.
Great play. Immediately won back by the Redskins. They're not having it. Two-on-one in the center of the field.
Sorzano with a great play.
Somehow, the Rams came away with that one.
And the Rams,
some
nice
tenacity.
little ball work there by the Owasso Rams, trying to find some space.
They've got some life in them here. We're almost to the halfway point of the first half, and
ball out of
Owasso's showing
bounds.
some life.
Little life that it is. Going to be a throw in. Griffin Brown coming up on the halfway mark. Still 0-0.
Smart play by Grady there.
Union doing a great job of playing the way they're facing. And nobody there, as that was more straight through ball, no slot to that, so no angle to be able to run that down.
Punt kicked a mile through the air.
Wind may be a little bit bigger factor than we thought. Isaiah Sanias, he is a speed burner in a bottle, trying to find some space. Right there, Grady Verner. He's going to punch it all the way across. There's Griffin Brown. Griffin's got a lot of space, a lot of real estate as he pulls it back to Jonathan Sorzano. Brady Hawkins. Sean Riggins back to Jaden Perry.
Some of the fans want
Rylan Franca. The
handball on
triangulation
that.
of the ball continues to knock it around. Perry to Riggins to Franca, out of bounds. And we're going to see a mass substitution here. You got number 10 checking in. Number 10 is Adolfo Bustos. And number 5, Chris Barrera. And number 7, Marcos Moreno. And ladies and gentlemen, those are 3 guys from the starting lineup that typically are in there. Coach Wilson brings them off the bench in this. And halfway through the first half, Union might have just got stronger.
Yeah, we're going to watch, keep our eyes on Marcos Moreno there. He's just lightning fast. He gets to the ball quick. He's not just fast, he's quick and fast. Do we know the difference?
Oh, yeah. One is really fast and the other is super fast. And Franca wins that ball. Torres tries to keep it up. Steps in front. Griffin Brown knocks it back. There's Marcus Moreno. He's going to punch it wide to Perry. Perry's going to hit it down to Miguel. And Torres turns. He plays it back. Perry let it go, thinking maybe one of his guys was there. He's going to take off running. Knocking it through. Last year, Owasso became one of the toughest games the Redskins had all season long. A 3-1 win at their place, but it was a much closer than the score indicated. Game that the captain, Ruben Carrasco, was red carded after scoring the go-ahead goal late in the contest for celebrating in front of their bench. Ball goes up, and Grady Werner, and just like that, he picks it up. He's going to roll that out, and second thought, he's going to let it go.
So, Brandon, if you're Owasso, what do you want out of your team? What are they doing that what are they doing wrong that they need to be doing better?
Well, one thing that, I know Coach Matt Funk, the assistant coach for Owasso, he's definitely a soccer mind, knows how to keep his team in it. He's going to want them playing their game and not getting into Union's game. Most teams don't press the way Union does. They're concerned about conditioning. They're concerned about playing the entire 80 minutes. But Coach Wilson doesn't, because he plays a 22 to 24-man bench the entire game.
A strong 22-man bench at that. You can go to that bench anytime and find quality.
Yeah, so definitely something that you've got to figure out. How do you compete with that when you're as deep as Union is? Chris Barrera there on the tackle. Grady Werner. He's going to stick one up over the top. And here goes Torres. And he's going to go.
That's going to be, that was almost trouble.
And just like that, knocking the ball on and off. They're attacking.
And here's a structured attack by Owasso that we haven't seen yet tonight.
And out of bounds.
Oh.
And just like that, runs out of bounds. And somebody's down. Nano Lopez is down. This is the third center back that's gone down in tonight's contest.
Yeah. We were just talking about how deep Coach Wilson's bench is. How deep is he on center backs, Brandon?
I believe he's got about 5.
Well, I think we're down to almost the last one there. If Nano can't shake this off. It looks like he's up. It looks like he's doing okay. Let's hope for the best here. He definitely needs to be on the field. Referee says, let's play. Giving right back to the Redskins.
Brady Hawkins loses the ball, but Nano steps in. He's just going to play it back. He doesn't want any part of it right now. He plays a long ball, lets it go. Checked into the game is number 18. That's Johnny Rodriguez. Miguel Torres. Griffin Brown's going to let that go out of bounds, and it's going to be a Union throw-in.
So we talked about what Owasso needs to do. What else can you see out of Union? It looks like they're playing their game and it's working for them. They just haven't got the ball in the net yet.
Yeah, you know, Coach Wilson, his big thing is let's not concede any stupid goals. Let's make sure that we play solid defense for the entire 80 minutes. We'll get 1, 2, 3 goals in, but that's never enough if you're giving away easy goals.
Well, there is such a thing as scoring too early, too.
Adolfo Bustos also checked in as number 17, Jeremiah Ivy.
Great job by Brady there to hold off his his Owasso counterpart.
Marcos Moreno, you don't see him getting sucked in like that very often, but he did on that one and just kind of lost it. $13:20 to play here in the first half. And you're live watching at the U, home of your Union Redskins. Just like that, they've gone into the dark deepness of the night. So we'll take a moment to say thanks to our sponsors, Mid-First Bank. For all your banking needs, stop by and say the guys at Mid-First. Let them take care of your checking account and putting your money back in a nice savings account. They'd love to be there for you for all your banking needs. They're a proud sponsor of Union Soccer. Also, Zoe's Kitchen, official dinner spot for your Union Varsity Boys Soccer. And also, we want to say thanks to Cedar Ridge Country Club for partnering with us. A new relationship, and shout out to head golf pro David. All right, 12 minutes to play here. And just like that, it continues to be a stalemate. Jeremiah Ivy knocks it over, and there goes Torres on the.
He's got the speed. He just didn't quite have the height there.
He's going to see what he can do. He knocks it in.
Nice ball to the center.
There's Barrera. He plays it back.
Still has options.
That was Johnny Rodriguez. He packs it back. There's Adolfo Bustos over to Griffin Brown. First touch wasn't what he wanted. Cost him a little bit. And just like that, boy, this game's going to get testy. Union typically struggles on some aspect. Johnny Rodriguez, he sticks one through
Service all the way through.
And it's a goal! At 11:37, your Union Redskins score on a phenomenal ball, Brett, by Johnny Rodriguez in the corner. He didn't try to loft it, but he sends a slot ball back toward the penalty spot, and Miguel Torres drills it home. That was vintage soccer 101.
Well, that's what you want to see. That is the definition of using the whole field all the way down to the corner, plays a cutback, goes through the whole Owasso defense, and even a couple of Union strikers there to find somebody's foot, finally.
And just like that, Union strikes at 11:37. That has electrified the crowd. And I'm pretty sure I can hear the fans at home getting as excited too. Just like that, Rodriguez continues.
More trouble.
Checked into the game, number 8, Austin Moreno. He's already putting pressure. And there goes Marcos Moreno. He's off and running. He's got moves. He's down on the corner. And that's going to be a corner kick for Union. What a fantastic combination of passes that stringed together about 8 passes before that ball went into the net. But Miguel Torres stuck it through with some authority.
Well, here again, they set up the play. They'll pass to foot. But when they end that attack, it's always to open space and taking advantage of angles, and that's what happened there as well.
He plays it back.
Another ball to open space.
There's Grady Werner.
He's the one with the rocket. He can do it from there.
Oh, that's going to be a goal kick, and Werner wants a corner, but he's not going to get the call.
He may have been wanting a penalty kick on that one. I think he felt like he was grabbed.
Owasso stunned here at the early going of the game late in the first half. Little push off the back. Adolfo Bustos, little patented maneuver. Didn't get called for it very often, but got a little shove in the lower back. Creates a little space to win that header. 10 minutes to play. Ball up. There's Nano. Nana went down about 5, 6, 7 minutes ago. There's Chris Barrera. Plays it up. Austin Moreno. Knocks the ball out of bounds, and Union will have a throw in.
I think that last attack just now that we just saw resulted in a Union throw-in was a little bit hurried. That's the kind of soccer that Union doesn't play, straight down the line, that sort of thing.
Checking into the game real quick, number 2, J.J. Ariza at right back. Griffin Brown takes a seat. Adolfo Bustos backs up. Trying to find some space. Nano back over. There's Adolfo. He's going to hit it all the way over to Ariza. Ariza's going to play that up to Jeremiah Ivy. He's going to turn. He's got lots of space. He's a speedster. He plays it in the corner. There's Austin Moreno. He plays it back. He sticks it across. Oh, boy, that was a header looking to go home. Adolfo sticks it back through. Marcus Moreno does a little shake, does a little dance. He's going to get down tonight.
Oh, smart ball, just a little misplayed.
And a great play by Nano. Adolfo sticks it up. Ivy chases. Chris Barrero's right on him. Oh, look at Barrera use his body. A fantastic play there by Chico. Chris Barrera, the boys call him Chico, and he's very cheeky with how he plays. Uses every bit of himself. Off, going to be a Owasso throw in. Inside 8 minutes to play. You're watching here on the Union Sports Network live at the U. Don't forget, coming up later in tonight's broadcast, special guest, former head coach Brian McCurdy will join us and give us his expert analysis and breakdown of the game so far. So don't go anywhere. It'd be great to have Coach McCurdy in the box with us. Nice header by JJ. Plays it up. Chico plays it over. JJ plays it over. Adolfo. He hits Marcus Moreno, and he's got a lot of space. He plays it up to Austin Moreno.
Goalkeeper comes out early, way out of position. Can they take advantage? No.
Oh.
Wow, that's lucky.
A great play. Moreno noticed that he's out. He turns and just sends a chipper back in, but a great play by the Owasso defense.
Boy,
we got a Union player down, and that looks like Grady Werner. And this will be the 4th Union defender to go down in the first half.
Boy, Brandon, I'm not sure exactly what that goalkeeper was thinking. He had plenty of white shirts in the box there, but he did not want Marcos Moreno getting to that ball.
No, he did not. And Grady's going to make his way out.
We're going to hope that he can make his way back to the game later.
And Jeremiah Ivy's going to check in at left back, and that's going to send J.C. Guerrero to the top. Union in a 4-1-3-2 tonight. Nice play there by Austin Moreno. Adolfo Bustos trying to win it. Not sure what type of kick that was. Owasso trying to mount something. And a little two-step down in the corner, knocked out by J.J. Ariza.
Quick throw back in. They're looking to get the ball to the center.
And just like that, the Union's going to press out, pressing side to side. Nice play there.
Owasso just having trouble getting something started.
That was J.C. Guerrero just checked in over there creating the pressure. Nano jumps forward. Chris Barrera steals the ball. He sticks it up. Oh, and Jeremiah Ivy's going to get flagged for that.
And that's can be a dangerous spot. Look for this set piece to sweep in probably to the far side of the 18.
Cross in. There's somebody on the back post. Two guys were there, and I think they collided with one another to really take away the scoring chance. The most dangerous play of the night for the Owasso Rams.
Boy, they had it right there on the back corner. Two white shirts fighting over the same ball and couldn't get it done.
Could not get it done. Your back line right now is Jeremiah Ivy, Nano Lopez, Brady Hawkins, and J.J. Ariza, Adolfo Bustos at the CDM. Chico Barrera, Austin Moreno on the right, Marcus Moreno on the left, J.C. Guerrero up top. And the ball goes out of bounds. And Johnny Rodriguez, number 18, up top.
Owasso doing well to keep that as a throw in and not as a corner kick.
Union looking for the throw. Going to run a little play. I like to throw it in and play it right back.
Ball
nice
low across
ball.
the center again.
Union doing a phenomenal job keeping it down. Really outside Miguel Torres tonight, there have not been a lot of shots from the Union.
Well, fans screaming shot, 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 and I got to say I kind of agree with him. Get that ball off your foot. You miss 100% of shots you don't take.
.320 to go. Number 49 checks in for the Rams. 3 minutes to go. And Owasso trailing Union 1-0 on a fantastic goal set up by Johnny Rodriguez to Miguel Torres at the 11-minute mark to play in the first half.
Lost again in the center.
Chris Barrera. There's Johnny Rodriguez.
Oh, that ball was just misplayed.
Nice play.
Still have possession. It still is dangerous.
Marcus Moreno, he didn't miss a beat.
There's the shot. Deflected and almost trouble.
That created a problem there. It's going to be a corner kick for the Union Redskins. That'll be their fourth corner of the night. That'll be taken inside the 2-minute mark, and we'll see. Always a dangerous thing to give Coach Wilson and the Redskins a set piece.
Yeah, let's see what they got up their sleeve on this one.
Halftime's approaching. We're 90 seconds away. Don't go anywhere. We'll have a breakdown of the first half.
Shot low across the bow.
And that was number 7, Marcus Moreno. And a miss hit from him you don't see very often. Marcus will be playing on the next level next year. Lots of schools looking at him. Probably with the grades he makes can take his pick of anywhere he'd like to go play. Nano steps forward. Chris Barrera jumps on his back for a piggyback.
Referee doesn't seem to mind.
Chris is pretty small.
Didn't look like the Owasso player seemed to mind either.
He's going to knock it down.
Great slot and just mishandled.
J.J. Ariza goes after Chase. We're inside 45 seconds to play here in the first half. People starting to make their way to the concession stand. All right, 5 people have. All right.
So far, this isn't much of a seesaw match. It's been pretty one-sided. Union doing very well to keep the ball on Owasso's end.
Chico, this could be the last run of the half. It's down in the corner. J.C. Guerrero taking chase, going to be out of bounds. No, nice little move there by the Owasso Ram, and he's going to pound it forward, and Brady Hawkins will control that. Play it back up, and just like that.
Final seconds of the half. Owasso's got one more chance, and they're not going to get it.
That's going to do it for the first half. Your Union Redskins won on 7 shots, 4 corners, and the Owasso Rams, no goals on no corners and 2 shots. Brett, it has been a seesaw battle back and forth, but really Union has taken control of this game, and from the early onset, from the go, they have dominated with their triangular passing, moving their backs forward, creating high pressure. It has really been one-sided.
Yeah, if I'm on the seesaw, I'm bored on one end of that. It has been fully controlled by Union and their high press attack. Owasso is just struggling to get something to work with them on the offensive half of the field. They put it up there, and Union's defense is just shutting them down. And as soon as they shut him down, they're back there on offense. If you're Owasso right now, you're scratching your head. You've got to come up with something for the second half, because what you're doing right now has not been working.
Well, I tell you what's been working is the fact that Union is ahead 1-0. You're listening to the Union Sports Network. And thanks to our sponsor tonight, MidFirst, for sponsoring MidFirst Coin Night. They're matching up to $1,250 coin for coin, a great way to raise money for the Union soccer program. All right, well, we'll be back after a little timeout. Don't go anywhere. He's Brett, I'm Brandon, and you're on the Union Sports Network. And welcome back, sports fans. You're live at the U. The Owasso Rams taking on your Union Redskins. I'm Brandon McCombs. He's Brett Dickey. And Brett, what an entertaining first half we have had. And a packed-out crowd. Fans going hysterical on both sides. And Union scores at the 11-minute mark from Johnny Rodriguez on a slot to the middle to Miguel Torres as he buries it home and really electrified the Union faithful.
Yeah, that was a fast-paced first half. I think Union could probably keep it up for the rest of the game. If so, Owasso's just going to have to hope that they can come up with something that can counter it. If I'm Union, I do the same thing I did the first half, and I just do it even stronger.
That's right. So really the pace of the game becomes a factor and an obstacle for the opposing teams because Union plays 22 to 24 players. Lost count in the first half, but I'm guessing we're around 18, 19 that were in the game. Had some problems on the back line with guys going down. During the break, I ran into Gio. He's out for the game, knee injury.
Yikes.
And something that he had tweaked, and so he is done. So we'll see. Brady Hawkins steps in and really did a phenomenal job filling that void.
Well, they're going to miss him being out for the rest of the game. Have you caught up with we had another injury out there in the first half.
Brady Werner
yes,
is back.
He is back. Good.
He is expected to return in the second half. He got stepped on, but nothing life-shattering. He should be fine. Nano stays in the game. Union playing a 4-1-3-2. Miguel Torres comes back. Rylan Franca comes back. And what you're going to see here is a continued onslaught of just pressure after pressure after pressure. Jeremiah Ivy stays in left back position. He'll give you that unbelievable speed that Owasso will not be able to run by.
Well, we do have a couple of injuries, but the good thing is Brady Hawkins has been able to come into this game and nail that center back position. He's really come in where they really needed him. Hopefully he can last the whole second half.
Owasso starts strong, trying to find something, and just like that, Jeremiah Ivy steals it. Ooh. Nano with his composure.
That's mean.
Oh, he's a man playing with boys. Adolfo Bustos stays in the game. Adolfo, veteran, crafty player.
Right back to
Brady Hawkins. Hawkins back to Adolfo. Adolfo's going to hit Jeremiah Ivy deep in the corner. Oh, he lost that, Chico. Stop that one, plays it back to Nano. Nano's probably going to pull that. He's going to press it forward.
It's patience.
Right there. There goes Ivy. He's going across the formation. Nice ball.
Oh, my goodness.
What a ball.
I don't know how you can get that many chances.
Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. An onslaught of shots. Shot after shot after shot 3 times in a row, and Owasso dodges another bullet. But I tell you can't say enough about the beautiful slot ball from Jeremiah Ivy.
Well, Brandon, I don't know how that ball doesn't go in the net. That's either just pure luck or well, it looked like they were doing the right thing there.
I tell you what it looked like is Merlin the Magician in goal. I tell you, one magic trick after another, and David Copperfield's got nothing on him.
So last week we had Morris the Cat with over 9 lives. And this one is what? Merlin the Magician?
Merlin the Magician. That's going to be a throw-in for the Owasso Rams. And just like that, Union starts strong again. You look down on the field and see Coach Matt Funk not happy with how that started. Saw the breakdown defensively. That was a beautiful ball from Jeremiah Ivy. Ball's out of bounds. We're little over 2 minutes in here. Again, a throw-in. Union with the throw-in.
Union with the same fast pace. They're being patient enough, playing the ball to feet again, and then looking for the open space to place their last pass into. They're doing it again, just like they did the first half. It worked for them then. Why not do it again? Ooh. Yeah, you can't do that in front of the referee without getting caught.
And he's going to come back, say a little word. It's one way to get close with your referee in the game. Oh,
wins it back.
Jeremiah Ivy
showing
is
some
really,
fight.
There's Miguel Torres. Oh, he sticks a ball through, and that didn't quite have the legs to get there. That was Austin Moreno looking for it. So that was Lopez to Hawkins. Hawkins back to
Nano, and Hawkins just toying with him back there. Nano pushed all the way up. Looks like a striker right now, and he's going to – I thought he was going to get a shot off.
He was trying. He sticks it through. Rylan Franca, he sticks it through, and the big boy
post.
could not get his head on it in the right fashion. That right there was fantastic soccer again from Union, trying to make something happen, pressing the ball forward. And just like that, the ball out of bounds and back to a Union throw-in. And the pressure continues to be a factor, Brett.
Yeah, if you're Owasso, this is wearing you down. They still haven't come up with anything to defend against that intense Redskins press. We're going to have another opportunity here. Mishandled and one back. Played out wide, a little bit too wide.
Chico wanted that a little closer to home. He had more to work with, and Adolfo sticks it too far out. And just like that, it's stolen. There's Torres. And Moreno.
Miscommunication there. That one was working in their favor.
Adolfo just toying back to Ivy. Back over to Hawkins. Hawkins looking to press it forward to Griffin Brown. He knocks it in. And tried to sneak one in. And
there's a long ball played by Owasso to nobody.
It looks like Logan's going to track that down. He didn't want to throw in.
Wow. At this point, Owasso is now even struggling just to maintain possession for a couple of passes. Seem to be content with long balls to no one.
Nice play there by Torres. Adolfo Bustos there to pick his pocket. Austin Moreno back to Adolfo. Back over to Lopez. A little ticky-tack ball. Brady Hawkins. He sticks it all the way out.
Going to keep
J.J. Ariza. Back to Austin Moreno. Moreno cuts back. He's looking for somebody. Chico wants the ball. And he got it. There he goes.
Still alive and can't quite find the near post.
Holy cow, that was unbelievable. What a fantastic chain of events there. We're 7 minutes strong in here to the second half, and Union picks up where they left off in the first half. Definitely going to be a struggle for Owasso. The winner of tonight's game takes over sole possession of first place in district play and will really set the tone for the playoffs.
There's another slot. Going to go outside, and it's not going to quite make it. Ooh.
He got there and sticks it across.
I don't know how he managed to do that one.
Owasso going with a sub. Owasso in the white, your Union Redskins in the red, in the black.
Ball one in the middle and immediately given up in the middle of the field.
Chico lost that ball.
Dono just brutally holding his Owasso counterpart off. That's That just shows you how strong he is right there.
Chico's getting mugged out there and no call. Now he's getting blasted. Really in a brutal battle.
Chico working hard, and it's paying off.
Chico's team gets the throw in. He's giving boys piggyback rides and taking some massive blows, but he continues to do.
Soccer game or circus? Ball settled. Ball guided out by Marcos Moreno. In the last couple minutes, we've seen a little life in Owasso maintaining possession for a little bit on Union's side of the field.
Definitely trying to move the ball forward, and an ill-advised pass there from Brady Hawkins that had nothing productive from it. That's going to take us down inside 30 and a half minutes to play here, and Union clinging to a 1-0 lead on a goal at the 11-minute mark by Miguel Torres. Nice play by Bustos. Lopez.
Mishandled by Owasso in midfield. Marcos Moreno moving the ball quickly downfield on a counter. One back and lost 3 times over there. Just shy of the Owasso 18. Now Owasso on the counter, played to the corner, still room on the field.
Lopez has that down.
Well played by Nano there. Just past 10 minutes in.
Nice ball there. Owasso's got it, and nothing. That was a left foot that went absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, he looked down after he struck that one and knew it was off when he did it. Wish you could have that one back.
Logan Campbell's going to play this very quickly outside.
Coach Funk at least applauding the shot on goal that they haven't. That has eluded them so far this game.
Nice play again by Ivy. Nice play back. Here goes Marcos Moreno.
He's got tons of options. Slightly mistouched, one back. It's still in play. Oh, unlucky.
Moreno with a great play.
There's Owasso narrowly avoiding another Union Redskin attack.
He sticks it up.
Boy, Nano is all over the place tonight.
Yeah, he definitely on his game. Miguel Torres, he's got some moves. He gets the ball back.
On his left.
Oh, and Miguel Torres, I tell you, he's really been the MVP tonight because he continues to shoot the ball when everybody else is just continuing to get close.
Yeah, if he's the MVP, I think Nano's got the close second. He has been spot on. I don't think anybody plays that defensive position as well as Nano does in this state.
No, Nano is probably considered the best center back in the state. Going to be a throw-in for your Union Redskins as we come up on the 27-minute mark now. Ball comes across. That's a goal right there. Ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable. That is what I talk about. Number 9 strikes again, Miguel Torres. And Brett, just like that, Torres says, I'll show you I'm MVP.
You think he heard me?
He might have. That right there.
That may have just put this one to rest. as much influence as the Union Redskins offense has been putting on Owasso tonight, they're just not getting enough opportunities to make up 2 of these. That may have put this game to rest.
Yeah, Torres having a huge night for Union. Sticks in his second goal at the 27-25 mark. And on a header, backdoor post, he sticks again through with authority.
Here's
Hawkins
Owasso looking to make up for it.
Hawkins tracks him down.
Ball played to the center and mishandled again.
And there's Torres. He's got it. Oh, and he falls down. Adolfo looks. Oh, he tried to sneak that by to get it to Torres. And
tried to put a little curl on that one.
And Nano from way back calls off Torres and says drop the ball. That's senior leadership right there, knowing what he needs to do.
Hey, he's probably wanting the game to slow down quite a bit. No reason to get too excited. Time to play possession ball for Union Redskins and just maintain. But they're not going to maintain. They're going to press hard.
He tries to hit J.J. Ariza down the line. And Coach Wilson, really, he hasn't gone to the bench here in the second half yet. He continues to just pour it on.
There's chum in the water. He wants more.
Trying to make a statement, I'm guessing, for the rest of the district.
That's important going into the second half of the season, finishing out strong. If you pull something off like beating Owasso 5-0, that makes a statement. You think they're going to get there tonight?
I don't know if they'll hit 5, but they definitely look strong.
Well, they've definitely had the opportunity, that's for sure.
Miguel Torres definitely picking up that number 9 number that Ruben Carrasco set the school scoring record last year.
Marcos Moreno with few options. Takes his best.
Moreno's going to let that bounce down the wing there. And
again, we're seeing Owasso just struggling to string together 2-3 passes at a time to make an offensive attack. And that is going to continue to be their problem.
Nice play by Nano again. You might say Nano's been the defensive MVP and Torres been the offensive MVP. Oh, there's Torres. He's going to track that down. No, he let it go. And Logan will come out and clean that up, Hoover style.
I got to tell you, Wilson's got to be happy, too, with the performance by Brady Hawkins over there, coming in too deep tonight in center back. He's really locked that down, gave Nano plenty of support, hasn't hurt them at all back there. Goes to show you how deep that Union bench is, and every sub that they made, we haven't seen any change in play. It's been the same as if it was the starters.
Continuing to knock the ball around. In the second half, we haven't seen Isaiah Sanias. We haven't seen Grady Verner. We haven't, quite a few guys we haven't seen much of.
Marcos Moreno covering some
Perry.
pasture, taking a shot. Can't be mad at that.
Now, Moreno got it on target, but up and over. And Owasso going to the bench again, trying to stay fresh, trying to find some legs, and definitely running into a buzzsaw here in the second half.
Again, Union with immediate possession.
Nice play by Austin Moreno. Here goes Marcos. He punches it wide. J.J. Ariza puts a great cross in.
Oh.
And there is Torres again, Brett.
His forehead's going to be wore out after tonight.
He seems to be everywhere. He'll be getting the concussion syndrome protocol after this is over. Many balls he's taken to the noggin. Jaden Perry's up, loosening up. Griffin Brown's loosening up. And it looks like JP's coming into the game. quite a few starters still on the bench, and they're still pouring it on.
Well, it doesn't look like they're necessary, Brandon. Maybe he's just out to give them a rest, but these bench players for Union are still getting the job done.
Ball goes out right at midfield. That'll be a throw-in. And here comes number 11, Jaden Perry checks in. Austin Moreno checks out. Big throw in. Ivy's going to let it bounce. He's going to fight, be scrappy. They're not going to outrun Jeremiah Ivy, ladies and gentlemen. That is not possible. Jaden Perry pulls it back, hits Ariza in the corner. He's going to pull it back. He's trying not to lose it and does a little Maradona on it accidentally, I think.
Still maintains control.
Sticks it up to Perry, back out to Chico, back to Hawkins. Nope, Nano picks it up, sticks a sky ball into the middle. Ball bounces. Some kids who need glasses right there. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, he pulls him down and still gets the call the other way.
Wow, I think he was even looking for a card on that one. I don't know for what. I'm trying to figure out how that one went.
They're going to call a foul right there on Perry. He's going to say, cut it out. Little Joey Gladstone action there. 21 minutes to play. Union up 2-0 on 15 shots in 5 corners. And the Owasso Rams, no goals, no corners, only 3 shots.
The set piece may be the most dangerous thing that Owasso's come up with this evening. Let's see if they can make something of it.
You're listening to the Union Sports Network. He's Brett Dickey. I'm Brandon McCombs. It's a set piece. He sticks the ball into the upper 9. And
upper 900? Is that what you were going to say?
Upper
that was a waste.
Quadrant.
If you're Owasso, you're looking to turn that into something, and that wasn't it.
Another quick restart there from Campbell to Lopez. He pulls it back.
Look at the poise and the self-control back there. That shows how much Wilson expects them to be able to handle the ball as well as they do.
Marcos going to turn. He's got lots of space. He plays it up. Rylan Franca sends it off. There's Chico.
You can see it happening before.
Oh, and Chico is trying to hit Ariza down in the corner, and he just mishit it. And now there's an onslaught of Union kids coming in. Number 20, Jonathan Serrazano. Number 12, Griffin Brown. Number 18, Johnny Rodriguez. And number 16, the Rocket, Grady. I'm Brandon McCombs. It's a set piece. He sticks the ball into the upper 9. We'll see what Grady can do if he can
upper
unleash
900
some power here.
Is that what you were going to say?
Again, you expect when Union goes to the bench it would get weaker, but Brett, I think they just got stronger.
Well, yeah, these are some of the starters that ironically are coming back in the game the second half from off the bench.
Completely fresh with only 20 minutes to play.
Yeah, we're just past halfway through the second half, and we've got all the fresh-legged starters in there. This could be a fun 20 minutes of soccer to watch.
All right, Grady Verner back to Lopez, over to Hawkins. Sticks it up to Moreno. He does a pivot and a turn and a twist and a shout. Knocks it out wide to J.G. Ariza. He's looking for a ball sit through. It's a high one. Oh, and Jonathan Serrazano tried to get something on it and just comes up short. He knows he missed one. I have a feeling he'll have some dreams about that.
Yeah, you hate to miss that one, but it's just unlucky. He was in the right place at the right time, just couldn't finish.
That quick, that fast, and looks like he's got Isaiah Ananias, who's still not in the game, and he's lightning in a bottle. I mean, Owasso's probably thinking, leave that kid on the bench.
I'm not sure what Owasso's thinking right now, but they're not thinking good things.
It can't be. If you're Coach Matt Funk and the Owasso coaching staff, you're thinking, what in the world do we do next?
Got another quick corner from Union.
Nice defensive play there. Griffin Brown sticks him He's going to run him out, and he's going to play it out. Nice play by Griffin Brown. He doesn't know where to throw it, it looks like.
Quickly won back by Union again.
Solorzano with a nice win. Jaden Perry back to Bustos, who does a little shimmy and a little shake. Back to Nano. Nano again with a two-step.
He looks like he's having too much fun out there.
Moreno lets it bounce over his head. Jaden Perry's there. Solorzano's there. Perry trailing. Griffin Brown trying to sneak that ball away from him. Rodriguez and Torres stay up top. A nice ball into the middle that they have no idea what to do with.
Moreno settles.
Oh,
a little bit of a dangerous play there.
Marcus Moreno tried to kick him in the teeth. That looked completely unintentional. Getting ready to check in now is Isaias Aeneas and J.C. Guerrero. And again, Union continuing to get stronger as the night goes on with fresh legs. I think they could put the water boy in, and I'd say they're getting stronger.
That may be pushing it. It works in the movies, though.
Well, it does. That's some high-quality H2O.
They've been experimenting with their towel boy.
Nice play by the Owasso player.
Brandon, I would say that Union is winning probably 80% of the 50-50 balls tonight.
Yeah, they're definitely a force on the 50-50s. It is hard to lose a game when you're controlling the tempo like that. Owasso trying to Union, keeping everything in front of them, being very patient. And Owasso continuing to work backwards, trying to get down the field, trying to create something. Nano with a clear.
Nano not having it.
Johnny
Owasso
Rodriguez
reset.
tracks it down. And there is Solorzano. He's going to stick it forward and just way too far. And Coach Wilson's not going to like the fact they gave that away so quick.
No, that's what's been impressive the whole night is they don't rush those offensive attacks, and that is Wilson's game. So any play like that, he's not going to be happy with. But I don't think he has too much to be
Griffin
mad
Brown
about.
lost that one in the box. And no call. Boy, that's a dangerous play there. And a Union player is down. That would be the goalie picking up the ball.
Good call, Brandon.
And 14:25 to play here in the game. You're listening to the Union Sports Network. He's Brett Dickey. I'm Brandon McCombs, and it's mid-first coin night. Fundraiser for Union Soccer, a proud sponsor of Union Soccer. Matching coin for coin up to $12.50. What a fantastic way to keep Union Soccer fresh.
Union just blowing through the Owasso midfield.
Johnny Rodriguez out of bounds. A proud shout out to our sponsors tonight, MidFirst Bank, for all your banking needs. Go check out the guys down at MidFirst. Tell them you heard about it here at the U, listening and watching on the Union Sports Network. Also, stop by Zoe's Kitchen. Tell them you heard about us. They're a proud sponsor and the official game dinner of your Union Redskins. And a shout out to Cedar Ridge Country Club, a new sponsor that we're proud to be partnering with, and they're a proud sponsor of Union Soccer.
Owasso happy to get rid of that, but it's returned right back. On
That's Isaias Aeneas. Johnny Rodriguez tracks it down. And that wasn't going anywhere. Griffin Brown on the counter. He steals it.
He'll have a shot.
And nobody on the backside, and Grady wanted it, but he was trailing way too far behind. Every time Johnny gets the ball, I think Johnny be good.
Johnny be good.
You really got to give it
that
up to
wasn't
the
going
Owasso
anywhere.
goalkeeper. Griffin Brown on
We
the
call him
counter.
Merlin the
He
magician.
steals it, but
He'll
I'll
have
tell
a
you
shot.
what, he's been magical.
And
Nobody on the backside,
two
and
goals on
Grady 16 shots.
Yeah, you can't. If you're going to be upset with somebody and you're Owasso, it can't be him. He's definitely done his job.
Owasso defended that back door much better that time. Oh, and J.C. Guerrero tried, and he missed it.
And it keeps getting played back to Union. They're going to have another go at it. Back door this time. Still haven't had a clearance from Owasso. Still haven't had a clearance from Owasso. In fact, Union did more clearing than Owasso did.
Oh, what kind of foul was that?
Well, that's two of them I've seen in the last 5 minutes of play that I can't describe for you.
Owasso defended that
Those
back
didn't make
door
any sense
much
whatsoever.
better that time. Oh, and
Guys
J.C.
in yellow
Guerrero
see
tried,
something that no one
and
else
he
does.
missed it. They're the
It
experts.
keeps getting played back to Union. They're going to have another go at it.
The armchair
Back door this time.
referees that you have
Still-
in soccer. That's going to be a handball on Jonathan.
Yeah, you got to call that handball. But something I've noticed over the last few years in soccer is they're really becoming more loose with the handball penalties. It's got to be pretty blatant for them to call it like that one was. It used to be every time the ball hit the hand, they would be calling it. They don't do so much of that anymore. Ball played back to the center by Union. Little flick, doesn't find its intended receiver.
Solorzano picks it up. Perry. There goes Johnny Rodriguez. Oh, and Johnny almost sneaks it through. And Merlin again gets magical. That looked like a man in a box.
Yeah. You saw number 60.
Solorzano picks
I think
it up.
it's
Perry
61.
J.C. Guerrero.
You saw him calling for that ball in a
There goes
slot.
Johnny
I think that was
Rodriguez.
more intended to
Oh, and Johnny almost
bait the
sneaks
Owasso
it
defense,
through.
and it worked beautifully. It gave him an open shot there that he wouldn't have had.
10 minutes to play here in the game, and your Union Redskins are up 2-0. Running a corner, JP. Isaiah Sanias.
Was that a shot on goal or a cross? I think that was a shot.
Nice play there.
Another shot.
Oh, and a great one. And that looked like Nano Lopez just unleashing one from at the corner of the 18.
We are inside of 10 minutes, and Union is pounding
Isaiah
the goal
Sanias.
of the Owasso Rams. They're not letting
Was
that
that
a
a
shot on goal or a cross?
All right,
I think
hey,
that
start
was a
making
shot.
plans for next week. Union will be at home
Nice
on
play
Tuesday
there.
night. And
Another
next
shot.
Friday. Oh, and a
Point.
great one. If you're unable to be with us on Tuesday, Brett and I will be here for the 6 and the 8 o'clock game, but make sure you join in. Tell your friends and family you can check out the Union Soccer on your Union Sports Network. Check out the app or go to unionsportsnetwork.com, Android or Apple. And on Friday, special guest, athletic director Emily Barkley, ex-soccer player as she is. She'll be calling the women's game with us. And then Brett will be back to join us for the boys game at 8 o'clock. Lots of exciting soccer to be played, Brett. Be exciting to see how far the Redskins can actually go here in the playoffs moving forward this year.
Well, if they play like they're playing tonight, I don't know if anybody can beat them. This is an amazing performance by the Union Redskins. Owasso is definitely a formidable opponent, and they have not figured out how to handle them. I'm not sure if anybody else in this state can.
There's a lot of Jinx Trojans right now that would beg to differ from you after beating them.
That may be early season jitters, we'll call that.
Yeah, I'm afraid that that's exactly what it was, but that'll be good for Union, bad for the Trojans. Nano being patient. He and Campbell, good friends, just knocking it back and forth. Oh, Guerrero got a little stingy there, just kind of waiting for it. He's got to want to go pick it up. Isaiah tracks that ball down quickly, and he steals it just that quick. Oh, they like to grab him and pull him back, and there's no call.
Boy, do that right in front of that yellow shirt, you'd think you'd get the call, but referee not budging the whistle.
And Nano loses it, and then just, I tell you, my heart drops when I see a defender slide into the box.
It's going to go as an Owasso corner kick there.
Owasso on another sub.
Is that their first or second corner kick? The first corner kick of the night?
The first corner kick of the night comes at the 7-minute mark to go in the game. They've only had 4 shots. Union 2 goals on 19.
It's a very well taken corner kick. Not going to be good enough, though. Cleared by Union.
Oh, and Guerrero. That wasn't Guerrero. That was Isaiah Sinais trying to get to it, and he just quite couldn't track it down.
You know, I might add, too, that the 4 shots Owasso did get were from way out, not really causing any concern either.
No, nothing that Logan Campbell's really had to clean up. Pretty sure my 7-year-old could have picked up most of those.
I know your 7-year-old, and I think he could have, too.
Yeah. All right, we're sitting at 6.5, checking into the game. Coming back in, Miguel Torres.
He's got to get his hat trick, doesn't he?
Looking for put the hats on. Number 21, Kobe Wicklund checks in. He is a phenomenal center back as well. And then the other one was number 19, Sean Riggins.
Ball played through way too hard. Heavy hand going all the way back to Logan. Now he is daring him, just toying with him. Not very nice.
No. Mommy always said you got to be nice. You know what old Pappy says?
What does old Pappy say?
Well, if you can win by 5, why win by 2?
Is that what Union's thinking right now? They got a little over 5 minutes left in the game. Can they get a goal per minute?
Well, I tell you, I think putting Miguel Torres back in with 5 minutes to play is let's go get the hat trick, boy.
Yeah.
Union has set a tempo the entire game with a high press, overlapping backs, attacking in a 4-1-3-2 tonight. They have been dominant in their execution.
Now, Brandon, is the 4-1-3-2 what they prefer to play every game, or is that an adjustment they made for tonight?
That is the first time I've ever noticed it.
Yeah, I've never heard of a 4-1-3-2, to be quite honest with you.
Well, what I'm used to seeing out of Union is a 4-3-3. And tonight, just attacking in a different way. I think Wilson is giving everyone in the state more things to worry about than what they really want to.
Great moves in the corner there.
I have a feeling that we are just beginning to see the onslaught of what they really are doing. Grady Werner chips it. Oh, and just skims the outside, and Werner knew he had one. A golden opportunity wasted.
We've got a Union player down inside the net of Owasso.
That's number 18. That'd be Johnny Rodriguez.
Going to stop the clock with just under 4 minutes left. You hate to get hurt late in a game that you're up 2-0 on, but that just shows the intensity that these kids play. They want the ball in the net. They want it bad.
Brady Werner chips
They're
it.
looking for it.
Oh, and just skims the outside, and Werner knew he had one. Cedar Ridge Country Club, thanks for partnering with Union Soccer. Looking forward to a beautiful relationship with them. We'd also like to thank Zoe's Kitchen, the official sponsor for the dinner for your Union Redskins. Go ahead and order a couple chicken kebabs, some rice, and grilled potato salad. You'll know what the Redskins are eating. High carbs and high protein. And then once again to Mid-First for a great night, sponsoring our Mid-First coin night. And Grady Werner.
Oh, little jersey tug there. He's going to allow play, I think maybe advantage. That's twice looks like pretty egregious play out there, and the referee's going to let it go.
Yeah, he's playing advantage, letting it go, but he definitely he's noticed that it's going on. So
I think Owasso wanted that play to be dead.
Clock continues to tick. They're looking for a ball. They're having to chase it down. Grady Werner now picks it up.
Coach Wilson probably doesn't mind the clock ticking down right now. He's okay with a 2-0 win, puts him in first place.
Johnny Rodriguez checks back out of the game.
Immediately wins the ball back, open about the 18. Looking for a shot, didn't get it.
No, Riggins, I think he wanted to pull it, and then he thought again, and then he thought, and then by the time he did, it looked like he got stuck in the middle.
Well, that's what you get for thinking.
Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Don't forget to join us next Tuesday and next Friday. Friday is senior night, so make sure you join us as we honor the seniors. Union has 15 boys that will be graduating, so. And I'd also like to give a shout-out to the Union Booster Club. Thank you for all they do, taking care of the boys. Tracy McKay, Tracy Campbell, Heather Werner, Edward Hunt, just to name it, Wade Wickland, just to name a few. Great.
Oh, dangerous cross.
Oh.
Almost guided in.
And there you go, right there. JP, as they call him, Jaden Perry, he's going to have nightmares about that one as well.
We're looking at the stats here. That makes the 21st shot on goal.
1:20 to play, inside 90 seconds. Owasso trying to get another shot off. Oh, and, well, they give it a run, but, well, as old Crappy would say, that's not going to cut it.
That's going to put us
taking care of the
under
boys.
A minute to
Tracy
play by the
McKay,
time he
Tracy
gets this
Campbell,
goal
Heather Werner,
kickoff. And
Edward Hunt.
That may be
just to name
Owasso's
Wade
last
Wickland,
shot at it.
Just to name a few.
Great dangerous cross. They're not going to get another chance.
Well, Brett, I tell you, it's been a phenomenal night for Union soccer here with the boys. The girls take a heartbreaking loss, 3-0, but the boys come back to a dominant victory in a 2-0 drumming of Owasso to put on. This is what you have to look forward to from Union moving forward.
Well, and the 2-0 is I mean, that's what the scoreboard says, but that's not what this game looked like. This game was completely and utterly dominated by Union Redskins tonight. Nobody can argue that.
Riggins looking for a cross. He's gonna get it.
Oh, he runs out of real estate. It's going to be a goal kick.
He was looking.
Also.
All right. Well, the stats on tonight's game's come to a close. Just about done. And that'll be all she wrote. Your Union Redskins win tonight here at the U, 2-0. It's Mid-First Coin Night. Thanks to Mid-First for sponsoring Zoe's Kitchen and to Cedar Ridge Country Club. A little review here and recap of the game, Brett. 22 shots, 11 corners, 2 goals to 1 corner, 5 shots, no goals. Nothing was ever a threat on the Union goalie, Logan Campbell. Defensive player of the game had to be Nano Lopez.
Absolutely. It's not that Owasso didn't try. Nano wasn't having it the whole night. We also had Brady Hawkins that came in as a third sub on center back. That
started with Riley Walker. He went down very quickly. Then Gio Herrera, then Brady Hawkins, and then at the end of the game, Kobe Wickland checks in. Yeah. And, I mean, just guy after guy, Union is deep, and it looks like the next man up.
Yeah, nobody suffered. I mean, nobody suffered after all those subs. So I'd like to give thanks to Brady Hawkins for nailing that spot coming in as the third sub, giving Nano a bunch of support back there so he could do what he does. Other than that, the only thing I could say is that's Union's offense. 21 shots on goal. That's a lot. if you just looked at the score, you wouldn't have been able to tell what really happened.
Well, and the player of the game offensively had to be Miguel Torres. 2 goals, one in the first half, one in the second. The header was a banger and definitely set a tone. Looking for the hat trick at the end, but, man, he was everywhere. As Nana was on defense, Miguel was on offense.
Yeah, agreed. Great game tonight. Good showing by Union. Going forward this season, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
All right. Well, stay tuned. Next week on Tuesday and Friday, you're listening to the Union Sports Network. He's Brett Dickey. I'm Brandon McCombs. Thanks to Andy Irwin and the Union Public Schools. We'll see you next week. Be safe and keep listening to the Union Sports Network.